Another week, another trading cycles video. This is week 14 of 2023. Welcome back to those that are returning, and welcome to those that are new. Before we go over what happened last week, and also what we predict might happen this upcoming week, I want to preface, as I do every single episode, that just keep in mind, we do not provide financial advice. All the content that we share is intended for educational purposes only, and always trade the price and not the prediction. Isn't that right, Ormus?
That's exactly right, Eric. Obviously we need to follow what the price is recommending us to do and act accordingly. It's not always easy to do, and especially new traders will have trouble with that, but yeah, there are some indications that you need to follow, and hopefully we can teach you some of them over the time as well. But at the moment, as our long-lasting followers will know, the times are quite exciting. There's still quite a lot of unknown, as always, so the trend is not certainly clear. Although we are or have already entered into the seasonal period where the prices should go higher, at least for the first 2 to 3 weeks of April. So that's usually what happens in US markets. So prices will tend to go higher on these weeks with good probability. And that's what we are dealing with, probabilities only. So nothing is certain, as I said, yeah?
No certainties.
Exactly. And last week went quite well, I would say, according to what we predicted, although the price has risen, yeah, quite. The price has risen quite fast during the last week. So basically, we are already where I did expect the price to end up in the second half of April. So it does look quite good, and hopefully it's not going to mean that the price is going to reverse at this stage. So I think we have quite good possibility of breaking that trend line here, as we are already touching that line according to today's price action. Today is Monday, the 3rd of April already, yeah? So yeah, so that's quite interesting how it's going to play out, although I do not expect the market to decline still. So although I could be wrong. So as said, we need to follow the price and see where the market takes us. And here we can see the last week's price action. And we did expect a drop there for 1 day, but that didn't quite happen. Actually, we did get quite strong price movement up, and there was no corrections at all during past weeks. So that went quite well, and at the moment, by our predictions, we do expect the price to rise still for the next couple of days. And I possibly would expect Friday to be quite strong as well. So I might have to move those lines a bit. So basically, why Friday? Because not Friday, sorry, Thursday. The Friday is Good Friday, so that's going to be, the markets will be shut on Friday. And usually on US markets, at least, there is a pattern that prices tend to rise into the holiday weekend and will decline after the holiday weekend. So basically, that's why we have this line down from Monday on, basically. Yeah? Or should have it, yeah, from Monday on. So I'll correct the prediction at the moment so that yeah, that should be correct. So basically, until Tuesday, possibly, the prices might decline then after the holiday weekend, and thereafter, we do expect them to rise again. So that's what we do expect, and obviously that head and shoulders pattern here, what we got forming, that's now almost complete. So that might mean that if we are wrong and the seasonal price movement doesn't happen, then we will get quite strong price movement down after the holiday weekend, yeah. So that's a possibility as well. So let's say if price declines from here, then yeah. But if it will rise above this head mark here, then the pattern is broken, and we can't really consider it as head and shoulders pattern here, yeah. All right, so these are the probabilities here at the moment. But yes, as I said, seasonally we are in quite good strong period, and prices should go higher from here. So that's from S&P 500 side. So let's have a look what the gold has been up to, and obviously it's been now moving sideways for the past couple of weeks, and there's not much movement there. These predictions are based on our cyclical analysis, and basically we do expect prices to decline on Wednesday and then rise up until Monday next week. So it's just have to look and see what is going to happen there. And Bitcoin has been moving sideways as well. We do expect Bitcoin to start declining at some point. So it's going to be either from now on. Today is quite important turning point here, and the next one will be on Thursday. So one of those should probably mean that the prices will turn from thereafter, yeah.
All right.
So, and 50-day moving average has now broken out of that 30% area here, so it's already above 35% of overall market, yeah, and that's also quite bullish indication. So I didn't expect that to happen just yet, but as it did, we might expect that indicator to move upwards as well. So yeah, that's obviously a good sign for the market. And volatility index has been declining as well, as we predicted, and as I said, I don't see any cyclical activity here coming up anytime soon, so possibly we are still in upward moving market until the second half of April. So at the moment, as you understand, I am basically thinking that the markets will rise thereafter, and that pattern on the S&P 500 or any other US market, really. S&P 500, Russell is about the same. Let's see, well, on Dow Jones, it's not really showing up like that, so that's a bit different story there, yeah. But basically we got similar patterns going on Russell and S&P 500 at the moment. So that's the pattern here. Yeah, so that's what we think at the moment. Obviously, we might be absolutely wrong, and it's not gonna happen like that. But there is a good probability that the cyclical indications will be quite accurate, and will be still on the right side alongside with the market. All right. We haven't had any questions from our listeners so far. So if you have any questions coming up there, or you would like to cover some sort of ideas or markets, then please let us know.
Of course, yeah. Obviously, if we do get any questions from the viewers, we'll try and pull them up during our next weekly video. So if you want to be featured on the video, we just leave a comment, and if it's a good comment, if it's a interesting one that we find interesting enough to cover on the episode, then we'll definitely do that. So do get engaged with us. Leave a like if you haven't already on the video, click the subscribe button, do all the things, send the video to your grandma as usual. Just interact with us.
Yeah, that's right. To get engaged, and that will help us discover new ideas as well. So please let us know if you have any ideas that you would like to cover on this channel. All right.
Thank you very much for listening. As always, as I mentioned already, click the like button, leave a comment if you have any ideas or recommendations, and subscribe if you haven't already. Bye bye for now.
Bye bye. Have a good week. All right. Cheers.
Cheers.